When 32-year-old nurse Clara Hayes failed to show up for her early shift at St. Michael's Community Hospital in the quiet town of Milford, it was immediately unusual. Colleagues described her as the kind of nurse who arrived 15 minutes early with a coffee in hand, never once missing a shift in the 8 years she had worked there. By 10 a.m. on that rainy Monday, her supervisor called her phone repeatedly. It went straight to voicemail. By noon, her car, a gray Toyota Corolla, was discovered abandoned near the edge of Milford's old railway line, doors locked, purse still on the passenger seat. For a town where little more than bar fights and livestock thefts made the police blotter, Clara's disappearance sent shock waves. Investigators initially treated the case as a likely abduction by a stranger. The abandoned car and her missing phone suggested she had been forced away quickly. Detectives canvassed the railway path and surrounding woods, but found nothing beyond a few cigarette butts and a torn scarf later confirmed not to be hers. The community held candlelight vigils, neighbors taped missing posters to lampposts, and prayers echoed from every church pulpit. She was everyone's nurse, one elderly patient told reporters. Clara took care of us all. Who would want to hurt her? As detectives widened their search, a different picture of Clara began to emerge. Her bank statements revealed multiple cash withdrawals in the weeks before she disappeared. Thousands of dollars, far more than her modest nurse's salary allowed. Friends admitted she had confided about a complicated relationship with a man she had met outside of town. She had seemed afraid. Others said she had been unusually secretive, avoiding invitations she once cherished. Her phone records, once subpoenaed, revealed late-night calls to an unfamiliar number traced to Ethan Doyle, a married contractor known in Milford for his quick temper and drinking. When questioned, Ethan admitted knowing Clara, but insisted they were only friends. Investigators weren't convinced. His alibi for the night before her disappearance crumbled under scrutiny. Security footage from a petrol station on Route 9 placed his truck just miles from where Clara's car was found. 2 weeks later, as pressure mounted, Ethan's wife came forward. She revealed that on the night Clara went missing, Ethan had returned home past midnight, his clothes muddy and smelling of smoke. He had ordered her not to ask questions. Terrified, she stayed silent until guilt overwhelmed her. Detectives, armed with this testimony, obtained a warrant to search a remote construction site Ethan had been working on. There, buried beneath fresh concrete, they found Clara's remains. In the end, the truth was devastating. Clara had been having an affair with Ethan, one she had tried to end. She had threatened to expose him to his wife when he refused to let go. Investigators believe a confrontation escalated into violence, leading to her death. Ethan was arrested and later convicted of second-degree murder. In court, Clara's family listened in tears as the prosecution detailed how a woman known for her kindness and dedication had met such a brutal fate, not at the hands of a stranger, but through betrayal by someone she trusted. Milford has never been the same. The candlelight vigils that once prayed for Clara's safe return now serve as memorials to her life. At St. Michael's Hospital, her colleagues dedicated a bench in the garden to her memory. She deserved so much more than this ending, her best friend whispered at the unveiling. The case left a scar on the town's collective heart, a reminder that sometimes the greatest dangers don't come from outside forces, but from secrets harbored within their own community.